Hello, everybody. This is Sonic from Albie Sonic Gaming, here to bring you a new game. All right, I'm going to be making a playthrough of the game called Deathmark. I have not played this game at all, so I'll be going into this blind. Uh, I, that's weird. I can hear things. Yeah, sorry, I just changed the volume on my headset because it was exceptionally loud, and I could not hear myself. Anyways, let's start this just new game. Getting into it. It's called Spirit Hunter Deathmark. It's a horror game, kind of like visual novel horror game. I will read this because I don't think there's voices. Hey, want to hit up the karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. Hmm. I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? What are we listening to? Oh, sure. Da-da-da-da-da. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She's Gucci, girl. With Yamas. She wears those big glasses. Like anime protagonists. Not protags. Anime side characters. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is. Nope. She just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. That, you know, I like that music. That music's really cool. Right. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there. But then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... Oh. Blued. The only thing left was her arm. That's graphic. It had really weird scar on it. It was definitely her arm. Yeah, it looks like a bite mark. Just saying. And a pen. A scar. Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. I mean, yeah, it did look like a bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Miki's leg, too. Huh? Miki? Wait, that's... ... The girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out. You're scaring me. Sorry. I will actually probably give everyone a voice. The hardest part will be trying to remember them. Hey, he's got a scar on his arm. Tattoo scar on his right wrist. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Where are we hurrying to, dude? Oh. Heartbeats. I'm not even gonna need to edit. Alright, everybody, this is Deathmark. A horror game. Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting into, so we're gonna go through it. ... Thunder rumbles in the distance. That's a nice mansion. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just... ... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. Uh, my head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? but all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Sayakujo, Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be Kujo Mansion then. Kujo Mansion. Sayakujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Hey, it's a bite mark, guys. It's a strange scar. When did that? I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. I also see hands. Like, they're the hands coming around the scar. My fist pounds on the door. No reply. Ooh, lights. A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. Alright, we're just gonna walk into someone's house. Gotta love it. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. The sound effects are really good in this. I mean, it is kind of a visual novel-esque, so like they really focus on the sounds instead of, you know, like a game like Resident Evil where it's like all in your face. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock's second hand. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape. If anyone remembers that. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. Yep. My ears catch a strange noise, 'cause my ears can catch things now, like little nets. I turn to look where it's coming from. It's coming. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to them because, you know, let's show my lovely voice to everyone. Hello. I call out, but the person remains silent. I'm gonna talk to them again. Hello. I call out, but the person still remains silent, like they're not entranced by my voice. Alright, let's approach them. Gulping. I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. Her eyes are closed. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least, it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse. Great. I creeped myself out. I start to sweat. I start to perspire. What should I do? Obviously get the fuck out of a creepy house. You know what? We're already in a horror game. Let's lean right in. Let's touch the creepy dead person. With a shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. Ugh. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold, like plastic. I press down on her arm, and she makes the same strange sound I heard earlier. Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll. So you were getting ready to just touch a random girl. Sir, you are creepy. I am playing a creep in this game apparently, and I don't know how I feel about that. A doll's joints creak when they're moved. That's what made that noise. What a relief, if disappointing. Okay, pause right here for a second. You heard this doll move in an empty house, and you're relieved? Are you dumb? Like, I know I'm dumb, but are you dumb? And you're disappointed by the fact that a doll moved in a empty house. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Disappointed. And apparently I'm just gonna walk away now. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. Hey, you know, we're just walking up to everything anyways. Let's approach it. Am I gonna die? The noise guides me over. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach towards the glass to check inside. All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with a light. Stippy steps. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. Bonk, bonk, bonk. But again, there's no reply. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Strange. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe. It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. It's not a pleasant smell. It just, like, beckons me forward. It's probably just a translation, but, you know, the floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. Okay. Or is it on? It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know this scent. This metallic tang. Blood! It's raspberry jam, guys! Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. The startling, grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there? Yeah, I'm gonna stare at it. I like looking at weird things. Hey! It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. That is bloody. Blooming flowers are everywhere. Some flowers, some raspberry jam, a bra. Yeah, this is strange. I'll give you that. This one is strange. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. I wrench my gaze away, horrified. But the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm going to throw up. Blech! Hey, the ghosty goo. Hey, another ghosty goo. Tee-hee. And a blood splat, and that's it. And the next instant, the lights are on. Hey, wait, that's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. It's a raspberry jam, guys. This doesn't make sense. Literally, it doesn't. That's a lot of raspberry jam. Like, you could have so many pieces of toast with that. It's a bad dream. At least, I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains, and the raspberry jam stain crush any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. Run! When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. I decide to have another look around. All of the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. And now the doll is staring at me. Its eyes are open. A large doll sits on the couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Sure, probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. Creepy doll and all. So what do I do now? Contact the police. Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that. Welcome to Cujo Mansion. Oh, there's not. I gotta. Welcome to Cujo Mansion. That's the voice I'm gonna go with. Hey, she blinked. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to tell these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. Hey, and now she looks even different, more different, because CG and gameplay. She slowly folds her hands together so she can move too. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master, Saya Cujo, was unable to escape from the mark then. Saya Cujo. Does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? With see, look around the hand. There's like hands. Around the hand, there's hands. Around the wrist, there's like hands and some faces. Like I'm sure you guys can see that. She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Saya Kujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master, but I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's... Hmm? I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. As is mine, I actually need a drink. Why? Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. Hi everybody, this is Sonic from Albi Sonic Gaming. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. Alright, she's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Sweet. Enter the per tag's last name. Last name? Rude. I'm not going base name. I always go with my normal name. So, last name. Is it gonna be, you know, I'm just gonna kind of go for the whole thing. So, start it off with Sonic as the last name. Is Sonic okay? Yes. First name. And we'll do I'll be. I'll be is the first name. I love it. Is I'll be okay? Yes. Is I'll be Sonic okay? You know it. This is Sonic from I'll be Sonic Gaming. Um, yeah, no, I'm just going. Yep, that works. Just classic. I'm. I'll be Sonic. Understood, Lord Sonic. Hey! This is Sonic from I'll be Sonic Gaming. Love it. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Death! Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. Flowers. The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. No, it did not. I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss. That can't be. That'd mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Sonic, you... Pitch black. Will die this very dawn. And that is the opening to this game, Deathmark. I love it. I love it. So far, I'm really liking this. I haven't really gotten anywhere, but my memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm in a bedroom. I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? Why do I feel like I am being a poet, but do not know it? It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. Alright. Ooh, good music. Do like this. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt the doll gets bored waiting like humans do.
おはようございます。
Good morning, Lord Sonic. Are you feeling better now? You know what? Yeah, I feel fan-fucking-tastic. Yes. That is good to hear. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it. Would that you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? Blah! Raspberry jam! People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Live or die. Deadly choice. You'll be faced with choices that can result in death. There's limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up or wrong answers will result in game over. Ooh. So be quick, but also careful in finding the right answer. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up while pressing the L1 button, but certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Backlog. Options button will display previous dialogue. Okay. Auto mode. R1 button will activate auto mode. Excellent. Hiding the dialogue window. Hide the dialogue window by pressing the triangle button. Good to know. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death, or struggle against the mark? Soul power. Wait or struggle. I mean, I know the correct answer is to fight the mark, so we'll go with that. Safe. Hey guys, I survived. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Sonic. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. It is instinct that she knows these things. Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon, Lord Sonic. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. Sure, let's go for it. I moved to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die, like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. You look dead in the eyes. A high schooler. And a small boy. You both look dead in the eyes. That is all. These kids have the mark. No way. We came to see Professor Cujo. Who are you? Hello, everybody. I'm Sonic from I'll Be Sonic Gaming. I can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm a relative. I'm gonna go with a relative. Oh, so you're her older brother. Your eyes do look kinda similar. She seems to know Saya Cujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Moa Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Oop Arts Monthly. She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Cujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there in her right thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. It's never happened to me before. Do you think the scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus. I don't know why I went with that voice. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed for that. Oh, that's gonna get real annoying trying to keep up that voice. But, Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. Okay, I would love to actually save this at some point. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when...
ようこそ
Welcome to Cujo Mansion. What? It's broke! With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. all about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale.
Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. ...
Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken, so it must be happening to him too. Hey, Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? Alright, so I'm actually going to kind of change this up to speed it up. I'm only going to speak in the deeper voice when he's speaking. Other than that, I'm just going to speak normal voice because it's going to take me forever. My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko.
This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him.
So Sayakuja was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost.
As you wish, Lord Sonic.
It's weird saying Lord and then Sonic.
Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko.
I'm glad I caught that. I was looking away for a second. Chapter 1. Hanahiko. Alright. Here we go.
Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about. Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty?
You're a boy. I mean, yeah, boys can be pretty.
If you tell him no, he'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. I need raspberry jam. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their raspberry jam is drained from them. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single, solitary rose. A rose dripping with blood. Wahahaha. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? ... No. I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it.
When did you notice the mark?
I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kuja wrote about. What should I ask next?
Why were you at H Elementary?
My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. What should I ask next?
Was Hanahiko there?
I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Just as she said. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko, too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen a lot. Seen at a lot of schools in H City, right?
Maybe he's remembered something. Better ask him some questions, too. T Elementary.
I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City.
What should I ask next? Just completely ignore the question. When was that?
Maybe around sunset. I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back.
You're not giving much information, kid. Did you see Hanahiko?
No. And I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home.
I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence.
You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours.
Ah, that's all well and good, but... What exactly am I investigating?
Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape.
And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders, because I am a yes man, apparently.
It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate?
H Elementary. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. Middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught. You're not wrong. Want to get going then? Hell yeah. Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too. Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism?
I'm going to.
Hey, not you too, seriously.
My life's on the line here. I am but a small child. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed up something, you stupid adults.
That's pretty bold. No, not saying that. But to bring kids along with me is...
I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that.
I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive.
Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum.
いってらっしゃいませ。
Have a safe trip.
You sound like a cult leader. That is all. Just putting that out. Selecting a partner. First, select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. You're an old man. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the info I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko. Other. Check it from your bag. Consult if you need help. Thank you. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load and choose continue. Alright, so first off, put a partner. I'm gonna choose Moe. Yep. Yes.
ですよね
Yep. Mark bearer. Yay. 10, 10, 9, and 11. Got a letter opener. Just reading. Okay. I get a full... Nice. Alright, so I'm going to... Oh. Ah, save and exit. Alright, so I'm going to save. And this is Sonic from I'll Be Sonic Gaming. I'm going to call it here for this episode. I've been going a little over. I will see you guys next time. This is Spirit Hunter Deathmark. I hope you enjoyed. This is episode 1. I will see you guys next time. You guys have a wonderful day. This is Sonic signing out. Bye-bye.